and if you'd like to present yourselves.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm Shane Hernandez. I'm the writer-director of Meadowhawk, and one of the producers. I'll let these guys introduce themselves. They were great.
Thanks. I'm Rex Stripe, and I'm the washed-up David Eastman.
I'm Russell Todd. I play Rick Majors. I'm the obnoxious one. Yeah.
Just to give like a quick background on the film, I've been going to Comic-Con, like on and off again, at least since like 2015 was my first San Diego Comic-Con. This is my fourth, so it's nice to be back here with a film and everything. I know that there's probably a lot of questions to go through. I offered for people on social media, friends and family, to get some answered, so I have like a bag of questions we'll pull from. But I want to make sure we get to people here if we do have any. So, are there anyone that want to start us off with questions?
Obviously, it was a spoof of, Batman and Robin from the 60s and everything, Adam West and Burt Ward. How much of that history, actual history, went into the story?
That's a good question. I don't know, like how, like in terms of like the larger scale of everything, like what their history is, But when I was younger, when I went to Stan Lee's Kamikaze, now LA Comic-Con, they were at a panel and they were just very, like, I couldn't tell if it was a shtick or if they were very like fed up with each other. But they were bickering on stage, like, no, you go. Oh, no, you go. So I remember seeing that panel with them, and I was like, well, I'm sure if you've acted with someone for years, then you're probably gonna get sick of doing convention appearances with them, So it's very loosely based on it. I wanted the character to kind of feel like an amalgamation of not just Batman and Robin, but like the Green Hornet, Lou Ferrigno's Incredible Hulk, and the 70s Spider-Man show, and Linda Carter's Wonder Woman. So yeah, a lot of inspirations there. Yes.
For Rex, I thought you did such an excellent portrayal. It was so realistic. I was wondering if you actually had life experience that you pulled from, because when I see you, I'm like, oh my God, he's here, because it was so
That was
realistic.
weird, yeah. It was cool to see.
Well, honestly, I've been washed up most of my life. No, it's so funny. The script was so lovely, and I'm just so there. And I think there, the audition tape I did for you was the one where the guy asked this really complicated question. I go, no. And it was so there in the writing. And then once I met this guy, it just was awesome. It was such a great film. Liliana, who played my granddaughter. So, but thank you for asking. But no, it just came out of the writing and all that. I've actually not been acting all that long. So, yeah, I was a college professor for years.
That's depressing.
Yeah. I know. So I lived my life backwards. So the good
Yeah, there you
stuff's
go.
happening now. Anyway, so
How
thank
long
you.
have you been acting?
Well, I've been acting since I was a kid with entertaining my sisters, but I'm just about 4 years maybe.
We have roughly 10 more minutes. Do you have any more questions?
Any other ones here? Here. Oh, yeah.
I'm asking because I know all about the Adam West reward situation. And I know that Adam West did not like to be referenced Batman for a long time for the same reason as your character did. I felt the weight of it. I had to say this. This is not a question. But I felt the weight. And then I thought, the director gets the pain of Adam West. I don't think Burt Ward acted like you. But all the same, that was a wonderful contrast. I kind of wish they did. By the way, I did see Adam West at Kamikaze. I wish I had asked a question. He was being interviewed by Kevin Smith.
Yep.
But I didn't see him with Burt Ward. So apparently he must have come a few years later because that was the first Kamikaze.
I had done it the second Kamikaze, and then I was there the third and fourth. And I got to meet Adam West twice also. And I had a wonderful time talking with him. And that's kind of where like the ending of it, where the fans are, meeting with West, like, he did love his fans and everything, you know, like he'd come to like
Right.
come around and love, you know, the fandom of Batman, even though it was something he struggled with for a long time. But I remember I'd broken my arm in 5th grade, and he had stopped the line to ask me, like, oh, how'd you break your arm and everything? And I was like 12 years old, and I was like, oh my God, Batman's talking to me right now. And the mayor from Family Guy, like
Exactly.
like really
Thank
cool.
God for Family Guy.
Exactly, yeah. No, it was really special. I feel very close to the show, and I've seen, I think, I have the box set. I'm pretty sure I've seen every episode. So, yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of the last song. We just disagree. Did you hear me singing?
I didn't hear you, no.
I was definitely singing.
I'm glad you like that because, well, it's like, I'm torn because I have a license for the song, but it's only for until September. So it'll be screening at LA Shorts, so you could hear that version with it. But I'm like, so if any of you just want to donate a massive sum of money today, we'd love to continue to have that song in there. I think it ties the whole thing together.
It's great, it's perfect.
Hard for me to part with it, you know. We're working on another song with my composer and a songwriter, but I love that song. Like I play it, you know, for inspiration too.
I just wanted to say, I had never done a student film before, and Shane had his shit together. It was amazing from the first day that we met and we started working together to just your ideas, how you inspired everyone, you know, your notes on everything. Really terrific. And this guy is going to go places.
And super cool. And I mean, he just nothing, he was unflappable.
Yeah.
He just took everything in stride and made us feel really supported. So.
Well, thank you. And it's wonderful to work with these two because I did feel like I was a little intimidated working with actors who've like been acting for a while, and also because I'm 24, so I'm not like I'm very young, you know.
So are we.
You know. Very young, and
I'm 34.
I'm 44.
But you know, like I don't want to, you know, I want to be able to make sure like I'm treating everyone as peers as well, you know, not feel like there's this seniority, you know, when you're working with, you know, people who've been acting for a while too. So, yeah. Yes.
So I compose, and I've done my own projects, and I've worked on other people's projects where by the time you get to the finished product, you start realizing like, oh, I had the intent that this movie's about this, but actually maybe it's about this, or you know, actors are doing things that you don't really notice until later that, you know, impact how you view it and stuff. So were there any revelations after you finished the movie? You were like, oh, I thought this thing was going with like it was about this, or you know, any kind of late discoveries after you made, usually for the better. But I was curious if there's anything you noticed after.
I definitely think it just comes from working with the actors. Like there's a plan in mind, you know, about like how this is gonna work, but it isn't until you find the right people, you know. And then when I had found Russell and Rex, I felt like I had found something more than what I, you know, had hoped for. Because I think you envision the character differently on the page until also you see someone that's reading for it, and you're like, oh, this is different. You know, this is a way that I feel like it's going to go somewhere else. And then the writing, it evolves too. I still feel largely like the themes have always been the same thing I wanted to tackle, but just the way that they're expressed, I feel like had more heart from the actors that I worked with. In a minute, if any of you have another question, we definitely can ask. I want to pull from here just to say that we got at least one from here. What was the audition process like for you two?
I'll be honest, I don't remember. I don't remember the audition.
You know?
Was it in person or was it on?
It was-
Did I set something?
It was a self-tape
It was a
that
self-tape.
you both had done. Good
So
self-tape. Maybe we'll post those too on social media. But yeah, I thought you guys did great.
Well, as I mentioned before, I just read the page and then suddenly, who was it who said that you really had in mind, you know, like you knew that pain
Yeah,
of
absolutely.
And then this guy
I felt
comes
it.
along
I felt
and
it.
like knocks the cover off the ball. He's such an asshole. I mean, but I do love
You
him.
did good. You did
So
good.
anyway, so it was your writing, and then once I met you and then we got into it, it was so awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Here's another one that we got. We talked about the music selection, so cover with you guys.
Yeah.
And what was the most challenging scene to film for you guys?
Well, I love the fight because we did it in slow motion on the stage when we come out, so that was fun. And you did put in the bands and stuff.
I did, yeah. Right in the beginning, I didn't have the bands for a bit though.
Yeah.
But I know you guys were like they need to be.
We thought it needed to be added, but that was challenging and a lot of fun to do the slow mo version of the fight.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Did you guys enjoy doing fight choreography?
Yeah, oh, that's right, we worked with that
Oh,
choreographer.
that's right. We went out into the lawn and we did the choreography.
It probably doesn't look like it, but we did study a lot, not to kill each
Yeah.
other. It was
It looked like we were hitting each other.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Sound effects were fantastic.
Yeah, no, their fight rehearsals were wonderful.
I got one more question.
Yeah.
I want to see you guys in more things.
I want to see both of you guys in more things. What other sort of roles would you like to play? Kind of like Adam West, you want to do other stuff? What other things would you like to do?
Okay, can I play something?
Yeah.
And Eli Roth? I'm in his new film, not Ice Cream Man, it opens up August 7th, but it's called Stiletto. It'll be in 1,500 theaters. It comes out October 30th, Halloween weekend. And I play a bad guy in that movie. A mysterious bad guy, so that's one thing I can talk about that's coming out.
So it just pulls from your life. That's
Yeah, it's me.
And I just love doing whatever people bring my way that kind of resonates. And as again, a lot of it is now. I'm a washed up director in this other thing I'm working on. And, so I'm just washed up. And I'm okay with that, I'm glad that my heart's still beating and my faculties are still here as long as they are. I'll like anything, right? So,
And I want to say real quick too, which is that I am trying to put together a feature film of this. I think these two would be great in that together. I'd love to have them.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Pleasure working. Love to work with you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna wrap it up. If people want to talk at the end, we'll take a quick picture. Thank you.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Common Law International Independent Film Festival, I would like to present to you this certificate of appreciation for your selection.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You get in the middle. Get in the middle.
In the middle?